Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richard Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, it is Wednesday. It's still Wednesday, double upload time. We actually have some patch notes to share with you guys a little earlier than expected. This is all the way for August the 3rd. So, yeah, I'm super excited to kind of sit down and finally read this. This is super awesome. So we have exciting news. You can get a sneak peek of tomorrow's patch right now. The Grizzleheim crust blocker was fixed and more. Head over to the update notes to check it all out. So yeah, I know there's usually a bunch of quest blockers all the time, so super glad that they managed to fix that as soon as possible. I didn't even know there was a Grizzleheim quest blocker, so thank goodness that's all taken care of. So check out this upcoming patch details below. The patch is due to go live on August 3rd during the expected maintenance period. So the highlights is that the Grizzleheim quest blocker, it's been fixed. Players should now be able to progress as expected. Poor Prospector Zeke has to handle so much in this world. Prospector Zeke has to do a lot of stuff. Now, for this, we actually have a couple of spell changes. These are pretty interesting, especially if you're a life wizard. So, watch this. Leprechaun now removes up to 2 traps instead of just 1. Hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, I'm not even mad about that. That's pretty cool. We actually have the Leprechaun spell, and this is the one Spellmint path, and it's available on the Void deck, I believe, if you were lucky enough to ever get this deck. It's a very good deck, but yeah, it comes with that, and it's a pretty cool spell card. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I wouldn't use it most of the time in like certain combat scenarios, but yeah, it's a pretty good deck. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. But this is the Leprechaun spell, 140 to 160, clear trap off of yourself, and then it gives you a heal over time for 5 rounds. But instead, I guess what it's trying to say is, on the patch notes, is going to remove 2, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to apply to the deck spell or just like the spell mints in your spell deck or whatever, but otherwise, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Ice Wyvern Spellmint Path B now removes 3 charms. Traps now at 35%. Centaur now removes up to 4 traps and creates life plus 40% blades. Wow. Centaur. I think that's a buff for Centaur. Oh my goodness. So, again, if you follow that certain Spellmint path, wow, that's actually pretty crazy. Immolate now removes up to 3 traps and creates a chromatic damage over time. Pretty cool stuff. Immolate is now trainable by all schools. Ooh, okay, so you can learn Immolate now. And then the top path of Pigsy is now available in advanced content. Yay! That means we can actually use Pigsies in raids, because if you didn't know, and I think we showed this in like the last video, I think, we talked about the top path of Pigsy, how it was basically PvP banned, meaning that if you were to upgrade the top path, you wouldn't be able to basically use it in PvP, or I guess in advanced combat. So I'm guessing what it's saying here is that you'll be able to basically upgrade it freely, and yeah, that would be pretty cool. Honestly, the top path of Pigsy is like absolutely like insane, right? And I can honestly see them nerfing Pigsy eventually. They've always nerfed Pigsy. I feel like Pigsy have always been like a experimental spell, you know, but if you go all the way to the top and you somehow get enough spellmints, you can go all the way to 800. So that's pretty impressive. When the update does come in, I'll definitely upgrade this, because I kept resetting it because I didn't know like which path to choose, and I wanted to do the top path, but you couldn't use it in raids, and I was like, oh, well, I don't want to upgrade it no more. But overall, even if you don't have spellmints, the base version of Pigsy is amazing. It's 750 base heal, and that's just for 2 pips and then 1 life pip. So again, that's just awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. I'm really loving the patch notes. So I'm going back over here for PvP players. Legendary League now gives out the proper ticket rewards. Legendary Battle Pass should now allow you to advance properly. you shall not pass. So now that means that you can technically buy the PvP Battle Pass if you think about it. If you wanted to advance through it, just like the Scroll of Fortune, you'll now be able to. And technically, you don't even have to, like, play PvP if you think about it. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's absolutely awesome. Miscellaneous, the server zone crash resolved. Yay for stability. There have been various minor raid tweaks. Just a bit here, a little bit there. Now, this one is, the various raid tweaks is a little cryptic. We don't know the specific, quote-unquote tweaks to the raids. I don't know if this minor raid tweet is going to allow people to finally, I guess, complete the Azteca raid, or if it's fixing something or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Again, it's just like, it's super cryptic. I wish they kind of went a little bit more in detail of like what these minor raid tweaks are, because some of these minor things might actually become major. So again, I don't know like what the details are, but if you're a raider and you notice anything new when this update does drop, yeah, I guess let me know. Fixed some emotes not playing properly. Emotes can be a little shy. And then we have something big down here. It said that raid changes will be made in a future patch. So, interesting enough, it looks like the raids are still kind of getting tweaked here and there. And so, we're getting some patch notes for this. We're getting raid tweaks. But we're also getting some raid changes in the future. So, they're actually going to keep updating raids. Well, I don't know what's going to go on, but hopefully someone can finally finish the Azteca raid. I hope so. We'll see what happens. I'll keep checking social media. But for the most part, that pretty much wraps it up for the update notes. I mean, it's just a small little thing. This is pretty awesome. I love the leprechaun change and the pigsy. That's pretty cool. If you're a life wizard, you might really like this. I think you'll definitely like some of these spells. I think a lot of PvP players are interested to see what, I guess, life wizards are going to do now that Centaur can remove up to like 4 traps, which is pretty crazy to me. I never even used, like, I kind of stopped using Centaur like years ago. Like, I really don't really like, I don't know, I don't really do Centaur like that, but I did do it in the bottom path. And yeah, as you can see here, it clears 3 traps, but in this update, it's going to clear 4. And it's going to give you plus 40 life blades. So it's just, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So definitely excited to see a little bit more, and you know, we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, that's basically it for the patch notes. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I will see you in the next news video. Until then, have a wonderful night, have a good day, and yeah, peace out.